Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AVEO. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis several times in the past, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. And just want to get things updated here. Before I go any further though, from a presentation standpoint, these can always be a little bit tricky because there's perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or you bought right there, and you wanted to sell within 15 seconds, then yeah, for you the chart's looking kind of rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, then everything is still perfectly fine, and that is the approach I'm going to take. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a much different strategy and perspective going into the trade. The easiest way to kind of just see that the bulls are still in full control is that they're maintaining up above the purple line here, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. And as I've said in past videos, as long as the price is above that purple line, then the big picture of things, the bulls are in full health, full control. And you can see several times over the course of the chart, the price has been down around this purple line, and it just continues to do a good job of holding strong, including earlier today. And then it basically closed right there. Technically speaking, slightly below it, but levels of support and resistance are not exact specific prices. There is a range element associated to it. So in my opinion, at least, the price is still well within the range of that purple line. So that's definitely going to be the key kind of reason of why the big picture overall chart you would still consider in the bull's favor. And because of that, I want to keep this chart as clean as possible. So yes, this green line here does still pertain, but again, if you look closely, you can see that essentially, the purple line and this green line are one and the same. So I don't want to have unnecessary clutter on the chart. I want to keep this as clean as possible. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and use this green line. In the event the price does pull to the downside of that purple line, would that mean the chart is totally ruined? No, not totally ruined. Would it mean lose some attractiveness? Yeah, it would lose some attractiveness, but there's a big difference between losing attractiveness and being totally ruined. So in the event, the price cannot hold up above, the purple line, next key overall area of support would be down at 265. But I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves because so far so good. The price has been doing a great job of holding the purple line and remains the case. But in the event it does pull back some more, would not be shocking to see the price go down there and at least revisit 265. As far as levels of resistance, nothing here has changed. This level up here that I've talked about in previous videos still remains the case. So right around 320, still public enemy number 1. But at this point in time, breaking levels of resistance, at least in my opinion, not really the top priority. Top priority is just go through a healthy consolidation and build a higher base. So all in all, overall chart still bullish. We'll see what the bulls can do with the remainder of the week. Still 2 days left. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.